Do you ever feel like you're stuck in a race where you didn't sign up for? Like everyone around you is going on those expensive vacations, having these fancy nails, buying all the time new makeup products, having these fancy new outfits every day, and you're just trying to live life and focus on your goals? Because I feel you. The pressure to keep up with trends, especially as women, can get really overwhelming sometimes. And I am here to tell you that it is absolutely normal to don't chase any trend. It is absolutely normal to focus on your life and to live a normal life, because chasing trends won't bring you closer to your dream life. The goal here is to follow your dreams and to focus on the type of life you want. So I am talking to all those people and to all the girls that are feeling the pressure to keep up with trends, keep up with the newest makeup products, to the newest pajama sets and whatever, and at the same time are chasing a life that requires to say no to those things, at least for the first period of their life. Today, simple choices like not choosing to buy the newest makeup products that everyone tells you to buy, or to simply do your nails at home because you don't need to spend extra money on things like this, can really be the biggest move. And that's what I do. I know that I have goals that I'm chasing and that require me to maybe spend less money on stupid things. That does not mean that I don't spend money. It just means that I spend them differently than 99% of people. I don't spend money on new clothes. I don't spend money on new makeup products. I don't spend money on things that I don't need and that don't make me a better person. I prefer to invest money in books, in courses, in things that make me a better person. I am putting money aside to go to therapy. I am prioritizing myself in this era of my life, and that is okay. And even if sometimes I feel the pressure, because of course I'm on social media, I see all the new trends, all the things that girls talk about, and sometimes I feel the pressure and say, oh, but I need that thing, oh, I need that pajama because it is so aesthetic and so cute, I need that aesthetic, I don't know, whatever it can be. But I have to remind myself, it's better to invest that money in myself, because I am the biggest and most important asset in my life. And if I can invest in myself, I would rather do that and pass then my knowledge to my kids or to whoever I know, than to just have another aesthetic things in my house. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, where we talk about mindset, about growth, and how to become the best version of yourself and to do choices that actually align with the life you want. So today we are here to talk about underconsumption and how it is not normal to overconsume, and to get back your time, your money, and your focus on the things that really matter to you. If you've ever felt the pressure to do more, to buy more, and to get more aesthetic things and to keep up with trends, this video is for you. Let's be real, social media has made it so easy to feel like you're behind in life, because you open Instagram, TikTok, or wherever the platform may be, and you have all those people with the newest bag, the latest tech, the newest aesthetic home, and whatever it is. And it is so easy to feel and to stay in a trap that makes you wonder, am I behind in life? Am I doing the right things? Am I doing something wrong that doesn't allow me to live the life that others live? But the truth is that overconsumption is a trap. You don't need to buy the latest things. You don't need the newest camera just because it makes the most aesthetic photos. You don't need the newest furniture just because someone has it and you think that it's so aesthetic and would be so cool in your home. You don't need all those stupid things that don't just align with the life that you're chasing. You have to remind yourself that every time that you focus and invest money in things that take away from your money, your time, your resources, and your finances, you're just saying no to the person that you want to become. Because if you spend money on stupid things and you're just over consuming, even if you already have those things, you're just saying no to the future version of yourself. So if for example, now I go and buy the newest camera, I am just saying no to the future version of myself who maybe wants to go to therapy, because I already spent that money on a stupid things that won't bring me anything good, because I already have a phone that does amazing videos. Why would I need to buy a new camera? It doesn't make sense to me. Overconsumption is just a distraction from your goals. So stay focused on your life and don't look around, because if you will do it and you will get into buying all those new things that come out, you will just lose focus of your dream life. Plus that the trend cycle never ends. By the time you buy something new will come out. And those trends and brands especially know how to do things and put things on the market so that they make you feel behind. Let's think about iPhone. Why do you think that iPhone has all those numbers on every new version? Because if you have, for example, iPhone 12 and now there is iPhone 14, you will feel behind if all your friends and all those people on social media have the newest iPhone. But it is not that your phone doesn't work. It is just that brands want you to give them your money. And until you don't realize this, you will just stay stuck in the trap of comparison and in this trend cycle that never ends. Because every new thing that you have and then something else comes out, you will just feel that what you have is outdated and now you keep spending again for the new thing. So you're just stuck in this endless cycle that doesn't bring you anywhere except farther away from your goals. Plus that comparing constantly yourself to other people will just drain you emotionally and will lead you to an emotional burnout, because every time that you compare yourself to all those people, you're just taking away from your energy and it just makes you forget that your worth isn't tied to what you own. Your worth doesn't depend on the newest iPhone. Your worth doesn't depend if your house is aesthetic enough. Your worth doesn't depend if you have the newest makeup products and if you're keeping up with trends. So how do we break free from this cycle? This is the question. By normalizing underconsumption, by choosing what truly adds value into our lives and just letting go of the pressure to constantly consume. The first thing that you have to do is to shift your mindset from more to enough. So the next time that you want to buy something, ask yourself, do I really need this? Instead of asking yourself, what do I need to buy next? Because if you think about what you really need, and I'm talking about really needing something, you will find yourself that you will not spend this much money that you're spending right now. For example, I'm a girl. I love aesthetic things. I love the newest mug with the aesthetic bow, but guess what? I know that I have some goals and I don't need them. I already have 6 mugs in the counter and I don't use them at the same time. So why do I need another one? But if I ask myself, do I really need this book on self therapy? I will say yes, because it makes me a better person. Of course, if you already read all the other books, because if you have 100 books that you haven't even read, guess what? You don't need another book. The second thing is to be intentional with your spending. And this is very important, and it is a goal that I made for myself for this year, because it is really important when you have big goals in life to be intentional with your money and to know where your money is going. Because if you don't track it and you don't know where your money is going, you will never be ahead of your finances. Before buying anything, the question that I ask myself is, does this spending align with my long-term goals? If the answer is yes, because it is a new course that will teach me how to do ads, if it is a new book that will teach me how to get rid of my, I don't know, trauma about family trauma. If the answer is yes, I will buy it. I invest those money in myself. I will not invest money in this phase of my life in another company, because it doesn't bring value and add value to myself. The goal here is to become the best version of yourself and to do everything in your power to add value to yourself. That is the goal here. The goal here is not to buy the newest camera. The goal here is not to make another brand more powerful and to be more positioned in your head. You have to understand this. And if the answer is no, I don't need this for my long-term goals, guess what? I will put that money aside and then I will invest them in myself. One thing that I really want to do this year is go to therapy, because I have a lot of trauma around family and around relationships, and I want to become a better version of myself and to get rid of all those trauma and to understand, first of all, myself better and why do I act sometimes the way I act, and to, of course, be a better version of myself and to make better choices and maybe act in ways that are healthy. I want my relationships and my marriage to be healthy, but I am really trying to become the best version of myself. And you know what? That was one of my goals. When I got together with my boyfriend, and we obviously talked about what we want from life and where we see us in the future, we said we will not have kids and we will not get a family together until we don't get rid of all the trauma and all the unhealthy habits that we bring with ourselves from our parents, because we don't want to pass them on to our children. We don't want them to have all those limiting beliefs and then to have to work on themselves just because we didn't do the work on us. That's literally a non-negotiable that we talked about in the beginning of our relationship, and that's also the reason why we don't have to have kids. And even if sometimes we have this pressure from family about having kids and whatever, we know why we don't want them. And sometimes we even think about the fact that maybe we will never ever want them. Like, we are not forced to have kids. We have to get rid of this believing that as soon as you get married you have to get kids. Guess what? No, I want to be a little time and to enjoy my life as a new married couple for a few years. I don't want kids. I want to nurture my relationship with my man because that's the most important thing, and that's the basement, I would say, of the family. If I don't nurture my relationship with my man, how can I pretend that our relationship will last over time? Because when kids come, it's inevitable that things will get in a way. You won't have that much time together. So I prefer to focus on ourselves and to nurture our relationships and to become the best version of ourselves and to just enjoy life because we are young, rather than having kids just because society tells you to do so, or just because you want to fill a void in yourself. I don't want my kids to fill a void. I want to have kids when I am fulfilled. I don't want to be fulfilled by someone else. And that can't be anyone. I have to fulfill myself. I want and I have to be fulfilled all alone by myself. I don't want my dog to fulfill me. I don't want my boyfriend to fulfill me. I don't want anyone else to fulfill me because until I don't fulfill myself, I will never be happy. I will always feel like I have a void in myself and I don't want so. But what about the pressure? What do I do when I feel the pressure to buy that new makeup product that everyone tells me that it's so amazing and will make my skin flawless and will give me that shiny hair? And no, if you want to don't feel behind, you have to follow those three key principles. The first one is to just unfollow the noise. If following certain influencers or certain people makes you feel behind and makes you feel like you're not where you need to be and makes you just feel like you are not enough, guess what? Mute them or unfollow them, because that's the only way to stop you and prevent you from feeling behind. Fill your life with people that makes you enjoy simplicity and growth and just a simple life and underconsumption. For example, apart from certain influencers that I really like and that really align with me, I am followed all the people that are just over consuming and that don't align with my goals. Because if I follow people and girls that are constantly over consuming, guess what? I will constantly feel the need to over consume. So why would I not prevent myself from that? So the first key tip is this: unfollow the noise. The second thing is to just create your own definition of success. You have to know what success does mean for you, because success isn't having the latest bag, isn't having the newest Birkin, isn't having the newest furniture and the most aesthetic home. It's waking up every day and knowing that you're living a meaningful life. For example, for me, it's knowing that my time, my money, and my focus is on things that make me a better version of myself. That's everything that's important for me, and that's my definition of success: investing everything that I have in myself and in becoming a better version of myself. I don't give an F of the newest camera. I don't give an F of having the newest nail set that everyone talks about. I don't give an F about having the most aesthetic home, because I love my home, and the thing that makes my home is my family, is my puppy, is my man. I don't care about having an aesthetic sofa and a cloud bed. I don't give a fuck. It's bullshit. And that does not mean that I don't like those things. It is just that in this time and era of my life, those things are not important for me. Of course, I will want to have an aesthetic home and to do my nails at the salon and to get my hair done every day at the hair salon, because I hate doing my hair. But it's just that in this time of my life, that's not possible. That's the end. And you have to be okay with that and to stop comparing yourself to what you see on social media, because that's what keeps us from reaching our goals, because we feel the pressure, we feel the need to constantly keep up with everything that's online. The third thing is to just practice gratitude for what you already have, because gratitude is the antidote to overconsumption. Because when you feel grateful and you're grateful for everything that you already have, supportive relationships, a warm home, the ability to grow and to focus your energy on yourself, you realize how abundant you are in fact. But when you focus that on the fact that you don't have the newest workout set of Gymshark, guess what? You will never be fulfilled and okay with yourself, because you're constantly focusing on the thing that you don't have. And that's the point. You don't need to spend more. You don't need to have more. You don't need to follow every trend that there is on this earth. While everyone else is caught up in this endless cycle of overconsumption, you get the chance to get ahead of all those people that are focusing on the wrong things, and to focus on what truly matters for you, which is your growth, which is especially your peace of mind, if you're following me, because that's what we're talking about here. I am not here to say to you that you have to buy the newest pajama set of I don't know, skins, because you don't need it. You don't need it to become a better version of yourself. Of course, if you want to level up your appearance, you can do it in the long run, but you don't need 7 different pajama sets for every day of the week. Next time you feel the pressure and the urge to spend, remind yourself this: success isn't about the looking part, it's about building the life that truly matters to you. And if that means doing your nails at home because it makes you save a little money, guess what? You're already winning. I hope that you like this video. I hope that it inspires you and that it lets you with the message that it is okay to don't have the latest things and to don't compare yourself, because it won't bring you further in life. It will only makes you get further from your goals. It won't bring you closer to your dream life. So the thing that I want you to take home today is that you don't need to consume more to be more. Life is about simplicity. It's about getting after the life you want. And if that means saying no to things that are normalized by society, guess what? It's absolutely normal. Because if you want to have a different life, you have to act differently than the 99% of people. If someone buys the newest car, that does not mean that you're behind because you have the old model. It just means that they're focusing on what they want and on the things that make them happy in the moment, and they're just trying to give validation to their ego. And you have to go on your way. You have to focus on what really fulfills you and on what really makes you happy about your life. I hope that you liked this video. I hope that it inspired you. And if you liked it, hit the subscribe button and give me a like, please. And just subscribe if you want more videos about self-growth and about just intentional living, because that's what's all about: living intentionally and in alignment with your goals and with the life you want. And tell me in the comments what's one thing that you think that it's overrated and that you're choosing to underconsume, because I will read all the comments and I will get back to you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!